Imagine turning on your kitchen faucet and wondering whether a foreign hacker has gotten into the system and is controlling your drinking water. That sounds kind of ridiculous, right? Well, actually, unfortunately, this is a real threat, an extremely real one right now. Cyber attacks have now targeted water and wastewater systems across 7 states, or like Michelle is going to say, maybe even 12 states. We're not sure. More than 30 systems were hit in Minnesota alone. So far, officials say there's no evidence that the drinking water was contaminated, but that doesn't mean it's safe. Doesn't mean there's no danger. Federal officials themselves are warning that cyber attacks on water systems can disrupt the treatment plants, damage equipment, potentially risk our safety. We don't even know who's doing this.
Well, and that's why I think we have to be careful about saying foreign hackers. We don't know
It could be
who the hackers are. It
not
could be domestic.
foreign. Yeah.
Absolutely. It could be domestic hackers. And it looks like currently being documented is, like you said, 30 water systems in Minnesota, 9 systems in Michigan. Georgia and Clayton County was affected. Water pressure dropped, and a precautionary boil water advisory was issued.
Because they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. They know it's happening,
In
but they
South
don't know what.
Dakota, incidents have been reported from the AP News. You know, I think that's what has to be of concern. Yes, the facts are that it was not talking about contamination or poison, but they effectively got into these state and city small systems to,
What can be done?
yeah, can stop the water, to control the water in some way. So
They
if you
showed
can
us what
do
can be
that,
done.
what
Right.
else can you do? Yes.
Exactly. They showed us what can be done. If you can do that, what else can you do? It's an attack on our safety. And
Yes.
I don't see it in the
Go
news.
out and get bottled water. Go out and get bottled water.
You can have
Start storing bottled water
microplastic,
in your house. I can say
microplastics.
it. We need to.
Well,
Well, get, I don't know, get rain drums,
I
get
don't know what to do. How
glass
about this?
containers, fill it with water.
Calling me. How about stop putting people in office who don't give a
Oh,
rat, give a shit about we the people? How about that? How about stop
well,
putting
that
people in
is
office?
about voting. We need to vote in November, and a whole shit ton of us need to vote. And hopefully, we'll be able to stop them from stealing that election. Otherwise, again, this is a slippery slope, what he's doing.
Well, let me explain about the federal agency specifically responsible for helping protect our critical infrastructures from cyber attacks, such as water, is called the CISA, the Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency. Under the Trump administration, the
Yeah, guess
CISA,
what he did?
roughly 1 in every 3 people of the workforce were cut. Its budget was cut by hundreds of millions of dollars. Well, well, well.
Right.
Now, our water infrastructure is being attacked. It's not a coincidence.
No, it
It's
is not. It's
incompetent.
directly related. Everything that is happening in this country is directly related to their policies, to this administration's policies, lack thereof, cuts of government funding, firing people, laying people off, closing departments, merging departments, putting dumbass people in charge of them.
Instead
I
of
mean,
experts, instead of experts in the field who have worked for years and years and years and are the foremost in their fields. And Michelle, I got to tell you, um,
scary.
it's understanding the vulnerability is really something that people need to get.
It really
Um,
is. It really is. We do need to understand that, yeah, it might not be, maybe you're not one of the 12 states, but again, you're going to be like, this is what we're trying. It's like Henny Penny or whatever. Like the sky is falling.
mhm,
Like,
mhm,
I know you don't feel it yet. It hasn't hit you on the head, but do
mhm.
we really need to wait until it fucking hits us on the head to do anything? To start speaking up, to be able to have these conversations, share our videos, have conversations with people and say, hey, have you heard this? What's going on? Why do you think this is happening? Reaching out to your legislatures, reaching out to Congress, sending them constant emails, calling the switchboard, telling them how angry you are. And don't think that it doesn't work, because it does.
Absolutely. And the thing you were talking about earlier, Michelle, is that this is just one of all the vast areas of cuts and layoffs and taking away people who are doing things to keep we the people safe. We're going to be like if you think, I don't want to name countries, but there are some countries you think, well, don't go there because you can't drink the water. Oh, don't go there because there's no infrastructure for safety and health. We're becoming that country.
We
And right
already are.
now,
We already are.
our water, 12 different states. That's just the beginning. 12 different states of water have been, think about the whole vaccinations, the scare we were talking about with the lettuce, people getting poisoning. When you take away experts that are the people who are supposed to keep America safe,
Yep.
what happens? America's not safe anymore. And
No.
that's how we will become known as, to people outside and to ourselves.
But to have, the largest measles outbreak in this country in so many years, and
Mm-hmm.
now to have this parasite, in
Mm-hmm.
the lettuce that is
Mm-hmm.
spreading, thousands and thousands of
Not
people, two
coincidence.
people have died. I mean, this is just
Yeah.
the start of what is going to happen over the next 5 or 6 months. We're not going to be able to keep up with all the things that are happening. I mean, look at, you just said, I didn't even know about this, that this is, happened with the water in 7 or 12 states.
Mm-hmm.
You just brought this up. How many people don't know about this? What else don't we know that is going on that
Puts us
is,
in danger.
yes, what?
That puts us in danger.
Yes.
What else don't we know? Well, I know he's allowing asbestos now. He's rolling back all of these different
Regulations.
regulations that, like I said, when you go to Europe, companies in America, we don't send the same formulas to European countries. They won't take them.
They won't. They won't take them. They don't make the food the same way.
They
The
don't want.
tonic, the drink, sodas. They
No,
don't make. They don't treat the fruit. That everything. Nothing is
no,
treated that way because they actually care about their people.
yeah, they
This
won't take
country
our
doesn't.
products. They won't take our
This
products.
government wants to fleece. They know the empire is dying, and they want to fleece every cent of it before it does.
And the craziest part,
Taking all our money.
they're taking all this savings. Do you think they're giving it to us? Oh, God,
Oh,
no.
God,
They're giving
no.
it to themselves through
That's right.
for-profit prisons,
Yep.
through building a golden palace for Trump to have a ballroom, giving money to his friends so they can be the person to take care of this reflecting pool when they had no expertise in the field to do so. I mean,
And look at that. Isn't that interesting? One more woman, right? All the women that he had in his cabinet are gone, except for her, right? It's the only woman I could think of that's left.
he's
And
a
now
misogynist
she's
to
gonna
the
go.
bone. He's a misogynist to the bone. He's a eugenicist and he's a misogynist. And
He put them in there just to humiliate them, make them look like idiots, and then fire them. She'll be gone soon. I can't even think. Well, the only other woman is, I guess, his chief of staff, which I guess he's afraid of her, but we'll see. We'll
I'm just
see.
afraid her little cross is gonna explode with all the lies she says. Part of the thing is all the things that are going wrong are not like they're not surprising.
Right. Like, oh my God, I wonder
Yeah,
why this is
gosh, I
happening.
wonder how that happened. What
No
they
shit.
are, they're completely
Common
predictable.
sense.
Completely predictable because what's happened is we have a person who's allowed science to be
Yeah.
completely obliterated. I didn't even know you could pretend science isn't real. I didn't know that until this
Wow.
administration. I didn't think that was a
Our
thing.
country is
But
built on pseudoscience and science that
yeah,
was not real for a
yeah,
very
I
long
didn't
time.
know. I didn't know you could just go, okay, science isn't real, so we're not going to believe in it. So we're going to let everyone get like
Yeah, it's
all
pretty
these
much.
terrible things happen. No vaccines, no protections from contaminants. No, uh, we'll allow chemicals that are non-organic to just go wherever. I mean, like this is the man who said maybe inject yourself with bleach when COVID came along. I mean, come
That's right.
on.
That's
So
right.
we're allowing all this to happen, and
And that's a key word, Kim. We're allowing this. And I really think we need to wake the fuck up. We really do need to get involved somehow, some way, whatever your sphere of influence is, whatever you're able to do, you need to reach out, have more conversations, engage social media, through email, through calling, writing letters, get in the streets, whatever, give your money to organizations that are really the Southern Poverty Law Center needs help, needs donations. They are fighting against this administration. The ACLU, another organization you should be funding. There's so many people out there trying to fight against this, but there's not enough of us lay people willing to do the work. And I would
totally,
say white people
yeah.
willing to do the work.
One of the things that just blows me out of the water is the pattern. Every time something bad happens that is the direct result of actual Mr. Trump himself using his ignorance, arrogance, call it what you want, lack of uh, understanding maybe of science or anything like that, he immediately blames somebody else. And now he has the power to actually follow through and harm somebody else with it. Here's what I'm talking about. For example, the reflecting pool. He couldn't face the fact that he fucked up. Okay. So what he did was he took people who were looking at it, just random people looking at the goddamn reflecting pool. You're allowed to. And maybe somebody saw a piece of trash and they like wanted to take it out, or they were like, what is that? And they touched it. He was ready to send those people to jail for 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And then we take somebody like this water crisis that he helped manufacture. And he's blaming the governor of Minnesota? What the?
When it's happening over 12 states because of what he's done.
What
Again,
he's done.
no accountability. There's never been any accountability.
Never. He takes no responsibility for anything.
And we are the only ones that can hold him accountable. We got to vote in November. We got to get out there and get people to register to vote. Talk to people that you know in your family that don't vote. We need a groundswell of people. And I don't even know if that's going to help, to be totally honest. So that's why we need to be stocking up on food and water in your house, protect your family, start talking to your neighbors, start being friends with people who know how to grow food if you don't, because it's coming. And I just don't think we realize how bad it's going to get here, because most of us, we're in our 50s. We've lived a really privileged life.
Kind of cush life, yep.
Ladies.
Us white folks sure have, most of us.
Yeah, we haven't had to go through,
war.
No, not in, like you said, that other countries have had to go through. You've had to think about your drinking water. You've had to think about the lettuce or what you're eating
at the grocery
store, or
what somebody's building your house and using something that could have poisoned you for the next 40 years. But he is
mind-blowing, Kim. I cannot believe this.
Michelle, he's tearing down the infrastructure. Yep, he's tearing down the infrastructures that keep us safe because he doesn't give a flying fuck.
No, he doesn't care. If he can make money off of it, that's what he's doing. Yep. And what's so fucking crazy is he can't take this shit with him. The man's already 80. What the hell? He is not going to see any of this happen to all of us, and our kids and our grandkids are going to have to
care if he did,
deal with all of his just insanity, absolute insanity, what he's doing.
Narcissism.
He thinks his children are going to become the new dictators of this country. He's got another thing coming. There is no way there's going to be King Donald Jr. and what's the other fucking one's name?
Well, he's got a baron already ready, set in a position of royalty.
Give me a break. That's why I named him that. Yeah, probably.
That's always what I figured. But anyway, he's making a killing off of we the people, literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Well, and where are the rest of the Americans that are too? Look at all of those people. 1,200 people become millionaires every day in the stock market.
On the backs of somebody.
Yes, on everybody else.
On the backs of somebody.
Disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. We have no morality. We have no morals whatsoever. And I just don't understand how capitalism, it's robbed us.
The checks and balances are gone. We're back in the Gilded Age where these robber barons are taken over.
Robbing us blind.
Yep, we the people. So anyway, that's a
nice. Happy Friday.
Happy fucking Friday, people.